Hi, I'm Tony Weston.
And I am José Garcia.
And we're the authors of Claro Uno and Claro Dos, the new Key Stage 3 textbook. We can't wait for it to be out, can we really? We're teachers ourselves. We've worked together in a very large high school now for 12 years or so. And what we've written here are 2 textbooks that can be part of a 2-year or a 3-year course. With the schemes of work are available, to cater for either pathway at Key Stage 3, leading towards GCSE. There's a lot of aspects we'd like to let you know about, and we feel as though there's a great team behind it with Oxford, the dedication that we've all shown to get these out there, and we look forward to sharing them with you. Thanks very much.
Thank you.
So the first thing, the culture. What do you think about the culture?
Let's start talking about the culture, because we really think that you're going to love the culture in this book, because if there is something that puts this book in the map and is really different to other books, is the fact that we've made the point of making it more about Latin America than Spain. I'd say it's more than 50-50, probably 60-40.
Yeah.
And we always talk about how Latin America is overtaken the Spanish studies, GCSE, A-level, and definitely at university. So we thought that start early on KS3 3. So you will notice in most of the units, of course, there's countless mentions to Spain and Christmas in Spain, festivals, but also we're keeping a close eye on festivals, traditions, food, drink, and everything in Latin America, more so than any other textbook out there, I think. We are, for instance, mentioning Frida Kahlo and talking about her arts and Mexican arts very early on in one of the first units in Claro Uno. So you're going to have year 7, year 8 students being very aware of this figure and elements of the culture. Something to mention about the quality of the language as well. I think, although we're using current Spanish, Castilian Spanish from Spain, there is a lot of sections and there's a lot of cultural boxes as well that are going to be referred to slang in Spanish, words in Latin American Spanish that are not used necessarily in Spain, technical language of the internet, very current. What you will see in Claro Dos, there's a topic about television, and of course our speakers doing the speakings and the listenings and all the activities are going to mirror current themes.
What we are trying to design as well is something with a nod to GCSE. So there are elements in there, aren't there, what we're doing at the moment, which we haven't been able to see in textbooks or resources more broadly. Now, obviously, we don't want to overburden students early on with this is GCSE, this is what it'll be, because the main priority and what we hope you get from this book is the enjoyment. Students will get the enjoyment from it. However, we do have those elements such as role plays, such as describing photos, and even translations and written tasks that do give that awareness of what's required at GCSE and the rigours of it. I suppose as well we should mention with that, in terms of content, what we try to do in terms of differentiation and those aspects.
I think, glad you mentioned that, because on the Claro Uno and Claro Dos, they both have six main themes, 6 units. At the end of every unit, you will find a cultural spread, although there's a lot of culture embedded in every single text and in every single activity, listening, whatever. You're going to have a big spread that's going to be the cultural spread, and another one that we're going to call the extension spread that's going to be divided into bronze, silver, and gold activities, perfect for differentiation, perfect for the homework, perfect to be done in class. And I'm talking about grammar, and I'm talking about listening, reading, and speaking activities that are all divided into difficulty levels.